Hey friends. Hey Robbie and Neil. You've been having a great chat, haven't you? Look at you. Having the fun. All the fun of the fair. Right. I'm just checking to see that I can see all my stuff online so I can do comments and all this shenanigans. Do. Okay, we're on. It's working. It doesn't seem like there's too much of a lag either. So Neil's been playing 40k at a friend's. Robbie's been watching cricket with Doggo. Weather's been good for Neil and Robbie, no rain. Robbie's cricket team won. And Neil played some Grey Knights for a practice. For a big GT. Does that sound like a good tournament? Narrowly lost against Necrons and Space Marines. Just trying to get some reps in with a new army list. Don't know what a lot of that means. The Grey Knights, I haven't met them yet. I think they're coming up soon in the Heresy. Are they in the Heresy? Neil's favourite faction, one of his favourite factions is the Grey Knights. And Aztec thinks the Terminators were beautiful models. Hello Aztec. Well. You don't really need me. The chat's buzzing. Huh? There's a voice in the background. Some of you remember, I have a friend called Tom who sometimes pops up in the chat. And Tom has come to visit today. Come say hi, friend Tom. He's going to keep his sunglasses on because he's shy. Hello, how long have you known me?
Oh, I don't know, a long time.
About 20 years. Old friends are the best because they know where you keep the bodies, and I know where he has hidden his bodies. Caprice salutes you, Tom, and Neil and Dartharish say hi, Tom. Dartharish says hi, shy Tom. He's drinking a tankard of Coke in a Lord of the Rings mug. Diet. That's the kind of buddy I have. DEATHTRAP Dungeon or Space 1999 Marathon on YouTube, asks Mark. Tough one, but those whales won't inspect themselves. Absolutely, we need to keep an eye on those whales. The Genesis of the Grey Knights is in the Heresy. I shall look forward. Robbie, thank you for getting a t-shirt. I'm really hoping the quality's good. I love the design. I've ordered one for UK Games Expo, so I hope it comes in time. There's another design, a sneaky design. I don't know if I can show it to you, but if you go onto my YouTube shop, there is another design which is inspired by a Deep Purple t-shirt, and it just says the walk made me do it. Neil Adams, thank you so much. He's gifted 5 Mirror Manga memberships. Tom, you need to log in. Just leave it on
going to get my phone
in case you get a free membership.
I think my membership's still active.
Oh, sweet. Welcome to Mirror Manga membership. Adam Jones, Neil Woodall, Clegatron, Christian Goldsmith and Saisao have been gifted by the amazing Neil, who does so much in the way of being a good person. We hope. Thank you so much. Very, very generous. God bless you. What were we talking about? Yes, there's another secret design that's gone up based on Deep Purple, a very old Deep Purple tour t-shirt that I loved. And it says, the walk made me do it. So, also, Mirror Manga members will be able to see a community post that no one else can see, which doesn't show the new design. It shows the new design, and it gives a code for if you want to buy the new t-shirt or any of my Mirror Manga t-shirts in my YouTube shop. There's 10% off. Also to say, Redbubble are doing 25% off all t-shirts today, I think. So if you want any Mirror Manga t-shirts, gosh, I feel like I'm a salesperson. We've got the Save Fulgrim design. We've got Mirror Manga's Grimdark Buddies design. We've got the Mournival design. We've got Clean Up on Our Galaxy. So if people want to buy t-shirts, there's a code if you're a Mirror Manga member on YouTube, And there is a code if you're a Mirror Manga Patreon that lasts about a month. So let's go shopping. We've actually just been watching Doctor Who, and there is a show called Doctor Who Unleashed, which is behind the scenes. The presenter of that show, I happened to meet at one of the events for the Dungeons and Dragons movie release, and he bought a Mournival t-shirt. So there you go. Oh, Neil, just email customer service and hopefully they will hook you up. Yes, Neil, thank you for. Please remember to like and subscribe. Oh, Robbie, 8 months of Dreadnought has bought. Oh, thank you so much. Always do a likey like. Tom, can you close the door or put your volume down, because I'm hearing a bit of echo. I don't know if it's the stream or your speaker. So Tom is now watching this in a different room in the flat. Mirror, part of the universe, confirmed. I like to think so, yes. Of course, we all know my Doctor Who is Peter Davison. I was very pleased that he bought the beautiful royal blue version of the Mournival t-shirt, and it looks very ultramarine, so very happy. Can you imagine if he wears it on TV or to an event one day? Oh, Robbie, thank you for gifting. Thank you for gifting, Robbie. Let me smash some emojis to say thank you so much. Maximilian Zapan, Ben Hall, my friend Ben Hall, and Frog Jelly, and Mark Hayward. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Mirror Manga YouTube membership. It's a very lucky time to have your membership, because you'll be able to see a members only community post, which gives you 10% off on t-shirts. I make silly t-shirts, and as I say, my Redbubble shop is doing 25% off. I think all of Redbubble is. So fantastic. Good evening, Stuart. Oh my God, Neil! Woo! 2 Dreadnoughts in my channel. So basically, I was reading Fallen Angels, which is the next Dark Angels book, and a Dreadnought is somebody who's like so dead he might die, but he gets put into a robotic body. Is that correct? I don't know why I didn't know that, but it's quite dark. I don't know if I would have made that like a membership option if I thought that through. And Ben Hall, so this is interesting. Ben knows me from when I used to be a Twitch streamer years ago. I think it must have been before the lockdown, but I used to play Fallout 4 and Death Stranding. So hi and welcome to a very different streaming, Ben. I hope you like it. You're welcome. In the before time, says Tom. So all the messages are done. Let me try and zoom us back into DEATHTRAP Dungeon. How do I do this again? Scene 2. One day we'll get our studio together. I'll have a producer and everything. Mark my words. We will be more professional. Actually, I need to just go on Coursera and see if there's a course on this. We have 30 people in the stream already, for which I'm so grateful. Welcome everybody. Please do a like and subscribe. And yeah, lovely to see you all. Old Dreadnoughts were put in a sarcophagus. Then that is strapped into the robot armour. Jeebus crackers. Well, thank you both, Neil and Robbie, for strapping yourself into the sarcophagus that is this channel. Oh, good. Nice to see you, Darthrus. Thanks for logging in. Maybe stay logged in case you could get a membership if anyone does any more. I always, it's so amazing seeing all the names in green. Very, very cool. I'm slowly beginning to figure out how to do more membership YouTube stuff. We'll continue to do that. So let us remember where we were. We were doing, we had to choose, we had 4 different gems, I think 3 different gems, and we had to decide an order of them. And each time we guessed wrongly, we took some damage, but we finally guessed correctly. We guessed the right order of the sapphire, ruby, and emerald, or whatever it was. and the gnome is not really being very fair. Hello, David Bain. Welcome. You just have time to hear the gnome yell, 3 crowns, before the lock kicks open. That was not his voice last time. 3 crowns! As the heavy door swings slowly outwards, the gnome rushes towards it, hurling the gas ball at your feet. Green gas escapes from the broken glass and you try to avoid inhaling it. So Historicus Gimaldus, full name, has asked if we'll finish this evening. We really hope so, Jim. We really hope so. So let's test our luck. We are lucky. We needed a luck score of 9 or below and we rolled a luck score of 8. Excellent. Let us continue. Covering your nose and mouth with your hand to avoid breathing in the gas, you follow the gnome through the open door. You enter another tunnel, at the end of which is the welcome sign of daylight. This has got to be near the end. Much to your surprise, you see the gnome lying dead halfway down the tunnel. A crossbow bolt protrudes from the side of his head. The gnome, in his bid for freedom, has fallen foul of Baron Succumbivit's final trap. Succumbivit. Is that a pun on Succumbivit? No, probably not. That's so bad. I thought the gnome was trying to hurt us, but he was just trying to escape. Poor gnome. We walk past the gnome and out into brilliant sunshine. Now, fans of fighting fantasy will note that we're being asked to turn to page 400, and when you're asked to turn to page 300 or 400 in these books, it's normally portentous of death or ending. So, thoughts and prayers to the Emperor. Emperor protects. Let's smash this. Hi, Jen. Welcome. Some people get to be Bjorn the Fell-Handed and have been a dreadnought for 10 millennia. Oh my god, living to 90 strikes a fear of God into my heart. Why would you want to do that? Ooh. Death. I just saw a notification that's kind of ruined this. It's as soon as you appear at the tunnel exit, a large crowd of people begins to cheer and shout. You walk down a path lined with jubilant people towards a small rostrum, and there, sitting under a colourful bamboo umbrella, is Baron Succumbivit. He looks astonished, as if he never expected anyone to come through his DEATHTRAP dungeon alive. Now the secret of Fang is known. As the Baron rises from his chair, you climb the steps to the rostrum, bow down before him and watch as his cold eyes stare at you in utter disbelief. You smile grimly as he offers you his outstretched hand. To the deafening noise of the cheering people of Fang, Baron Succumbivit opens the chest containing your prize of 10,000 gold pieces. Then he places a laurel crown on your head and proclaims you the champion of DEATHTRAP Dungeon. The end. Wow. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I feel a little bit underwhelmed. Could there not be an amazing illustration? Or do we at least take the Baron to task for being such a horrible person and making us kill poor THROM? Ah, well. With 10,000 gold pieces, it will be enough money for us to buy a few mercenaries and seek revenge. We'll have to have a look. Congratulations to all of us. Well done. I'm just firing out some victory emojis and some hearts. That's one of the longest we've taken. I think we've had about 6 sessions to finish this one. So let's see if there is an illustration or anything at the end. No. Well. So, interesting. We'll have to have a look and see what game we shall play next. We're now up to Game Book 6, and Game Book 7 is Island of the Lizard King, which I seem to remember fondly from my youth. I won't look at Jen's message because I can see that she has done a spoiler, so I'm not going to look at that. What we do have is a game that Historicus Jim has created for us. I just need to see if I can find it. Oh, Tom, Space Marine, did you Thank you so much, Thomas. Thomas bought himself. Mad love and respect to Tom, who is fantastic. We can use the gold to build a statue to that poor Throm. Thank you. Thank you, Jen, for retracting a spoiler. Jim has just messaged me the game. We can buy a Titan with that much gold. Yay! 10,000 gold pieces can afford good therapy for killing a friend repeatedly. We did have to kill him a lot, didn't we? Robbie, not at Games Workshop prices, says Phil. I like that. Topical. Neil, well done. Yay! And then Robbie gives us a unicorn parade. Thank you for the unicorn parade. There are 2 sequel game books. Trial of Champions and Armies of Death. I'm interested in that. You can buy the trilogy somewhere, Neil. I've seen that. But is it all similar Labyrinth, Games of Death? I'm not sure if I would prefer that of... I'm not sure if I would prefer another Labyrinth dungeon crawl or a more story one. Like, yes, huge thank you so much. Thank you, Neil, for your amazing map skills, and Google. Yep, thanks. Hello, Tony Holton. Yes, Tony's popped in after I had a chat with Kaiser from Modelling for Advantage. He did a nice interview with me on that channel. Jen says, I was going to protest and then I thought I'd rather stay on Mira's good side, which I think is a good idea, because when people start doing spoilers, I think they're going to get a warning and then I'm going to hide their comments. Yeah. I don't know. Am I tough enough? Anyway, you lot are going to have to bear with me while I see if I can pull up this game and share it with all of us. Oh, okie dokie, karaoke. How can I share this with you? Okay, so that's now sharing my screen. Right, what can you all see? Mira Manga's Warhammer Buddies tournament. Let me just shut the sound off this fight. We want to quit. We will just have the silence. Okay. Here we go. Well, Jim, is there anything you'd like to say in the channel about this amazing, fun thing that you've prepared for us? Can I just give Jen mad props? Jen has got their own life shit going on, but every Monday, Jen has sent me a really nice, uplifting message on Monday mornings, which I sometimes find really, really hard, Monday mornings. And even if I don't reply, Jen, that's such a loving, kind thing to do, and I really appreciate it. Reg says, hey Mira, just wanted to drop by and say I've been greatly enjoying the book club chat and the author interviews. Great stuff. Thank you so much. I have emailed Mike Lee. Hopefully I'll be talking to him about Fallen Angels. Fingers crossed. And of course I'll be talking to Graham McNeil. Is it Graham McNeil about Thousand Suns? Yes, safer rather than sorry. We are a safe channel. Okay, let's play. Play this as a favourites tournament or a smash and pass tournament. Do you know the difference between a favourites and a smash and pass tournament, Tom? No, Tom is being a robot. He's tried to sneak in the room, but he just went like a robot. You're a very sneaky robot. Does anybody know? So could do it as smash versus pass. Which one you think's the best character, most memorable? It's a mix of goodies and baddies. Okay, let's do that. And the chat can choose. Do you want the PG-13 version? I do. Ben, oh, I'm sorry you missed DEATHTRAP Dungeon. Luckily, YouTube does keep the files up there. What do you need, Tom? It's fine if you want to go out. No one cares. Do you want
No,
to?
no, I'm just going back into.
Okay, you're filling it. Okay, all right. Round of 64. Let's go with all. With oh, I can see Ignace Karkazi. We always want PG-13. Sometimes I have hey, Angelina Sereni. I'm sorry, I accused Angelina of being a robot because I was like, I don't think gorgeous, beautiful people like who look like models follow me normally. Not saying you're not all beautiful, gorgeous models, but none of you have stunnerific profile pictures. Well, Ben Hall, I'm kind of jealous of your poncho. But Angelina is just a YouTube viewer who's very lovely. It's who you like a lot versus who can exit stage left quickly. Robbie, Ben, it was an anticlimax. It was. So let's start. Okay. Okay. Right then, chat. Mira, my profile picture is my real face. Isn't my real face. It's just an AI editor background. That makes me feel a lot more reassured. I don't know what I'd do if loads of beautiful looking, gorgeous people. Yeah. Oh, Ben, Neil is so well aligned with not spoiling. Everyone on this channel is really, we like have a hair trigger on spoilers. So, yes, Neil, and we appreciate and love you. Thank you so much. So we can choose between, we're doing a smash or pass, which basically means whoever wins this tournament, we will be stuck with at the end, potentially. So let's just bear that in mind. So chat, what do we think of Coriel Zeth, Mistress of Magma City, or Hlain Larkin, one of the Gaunt's Ghost heroes? And I'd like to see some reasons in the chat as to your choice. Yeah, why? Who is the right choice? The iconic and amazing Coriel Zeth, who created the new sphere and also was able to baffle the scrap code, had a thirst for knowledge, or Hlain Larkin, who is a fan favourite. What is Larkin? Is Larkin the sharpshooter? I'm looking at that barrel. Is that a really long gun or is that a silencer? Oh, Heartless is sick. Everybody, let's send Heartless some healing vibes. Rudy, this is a real photo of me. Beautiful. Magma Lady, because fire is cool, says Thomas. Larkin all day long. He's a fantastic character and battles his own demons. Looks like a silencer on a long rifle. I agree. Okay, well, it looks like no one's that fussed. I'm going to go with Larkin. Larkin is the sharpshooter. It's a las rifle with a scope. See, I'm learning my stuff. Mistress of Magma City all the way, says Willcat. Incredibly complicated chemical symbol. Okay, so Aztec says Mechanicus Tech Mage. Philip says I'll go Zeth because of the cool outfit. Philip, I kid you not, probably Zeth will have the best outfit of all of these. Okay, let's count them up. So we've got 1, 2, I think 2 for Larkin, if Stuart's also voting for Larkin, but we've got 1, 2, 3 for Mistress of Magma City, 4. So let's choose. Okay. Next round. Mortarion, the Primarch. Where's my Primarch cheat sheet? I'm going to need it. God damn it. I should have prepared this. Oh, is it close? Holy shit. Mortarion is the one who made... Did Mortarion make Loken drink poison? Might be better just to have your decisions be prime for this one, Mira. Many viewers won't know all the characters. I think you underestimate the stream, Jim. Mortarion, traitor, Nurgle. I love that. That's like 3 words. Or Callie Samstag. He got Garrow to drink poison. Damn it. So close. Thank you, Daryl Tolhurst. See, there's so much knowledge in this chat and none of it here. I would probably choose Callie. I think Mortarion is dick. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. He's not a very nice man. Terrifying. I really want to find my cheat thing. Bear with me 1 second while I look for it, so I don't sound as flipping ignorant as I am. Where could it be? This is why you should never tidy, people. Ta-da! Hooray! So for those of you who are new to the channel, Historicus Jim bought this for me. It is an amazing cheat sheet with the details of all the Primarchs. It's one of the coolest things anyone's ever made for me. And yay! So, you know, I should probably hold this when I'm interviewing different authors to make sure I don't get stuff wrong and sound like ignorant. Remind me who Callie is. Callie is in Titanicus, and she is basically like the equivalent of the Territorial Army, but unfortunately there's everything goes to caca, and the reservists are called up and they're thrown into the middle of a deadly war with horrible, like, mechanized horrible killers, and there's a whole big Titan war. And Callie, I don't want to spoil it, but Callie's part of a really inspiring, brave hero's journey with an ending that takes some chewing through. Let's see what the chat's saying. We can't see the names at the bottom. I'll do a big scroll. If people can remind me. Oh, let's switch you back. My friends. So it is Mortarion versus Callie. Let's see what the chat's saying. Not Mortarion, prefer Callie. Phil says, I'll choose a soldier lady because of the short haircut. Lol. He's a plague zombie man. So Callie wins by default, says Jen. Mortarion has... Oh no, there's a big spoiler. I'm covering that with my thumb. Whoever wrote that, stop spoiling things. Will, Morty's not the kind of person you want to have a beer with. Aztec says, Callie was really cool. Robbie, I remember now, her husband stayed at home. Mortarion contains a Mort, which is a brilliant Discworld novel, so he gets my vote. I agree. I love the love story in Mort. Thumbs down on Morty. Thomas and Robbie pick Callie, and Tony Holton picks messy, malicious Morty. I'm sorry, Callie's the winner. Who's next? Amazing. Try again, Bragg. Or Ignace Kakazi. And there's even a little bit. Why is he Jack Black? Please tell me Jack Black narrates as Ignacy Kakazi in the Black Library audiobook. So, yes, Kakazi was a remembrancer of the 16th Legion's 63rd Expeditionary Fleet during the Great Crusade. I mean, this is why people can't get into Warhammer. Even the Wikipedia is written as ridiculously as that. They could just say he was remembrancer for the Sons of Horus and was desperately trying to make them not do a heresy, kind of. Thank you, Stuart. Appreciate that. Consider this, says Heartless. Mortarion is used to being underappreciated. That can make for a good encounter. I don't know what that means. Try again, Bragg, all the way. I knew you'd say that. Jen says, the picture on the right is definitely a fudge. This character doesn't have official artwork. Agree, and I love it. And actually, I think that would be a great casting. Robbie says, try again, Bragg. I love his character. I think Bragg is so beloved. We're going to have to go for Bragg. Who's up next? Oh, this is no contest to me. But let's talk it through. We have Saul Tarvitz, who, my brain's hurting, but isn't Saul an emperor's child? And then we have Kara Swole, who is a is she a fearless acrobatic companion of Ravener? Is it Ravener or Eisenhorn? Anyway, Kara's a bit like I can't remember if she's the travelling acrobat person or the secret spy person. Neil! Oh my god. That's not a picture of Kakazi, it's just a tribute. 5 gold stars. Let's hammer some celebrations for Neil there. I hope you can all see the little in the chat. Try again, brag all the way. Kara. Well, that's unfair because I could pick either. I love that YouTube waited till Mira was explaining who Saul was to insert an advert. Yay! Jim says I was right on both counts. Thank God, because my brain has been very bad of late. Capri says Swole is very shiny, but I have to go Tarvitz for the Emperor's Children, where you have to be loyal to your legion. Saul for me, says Robbie, he's a hero purple guy. Oh my God, Tarvitz is winning. Daryl, Tarvitz is a great character. Tarvitz because he'll stay loyal to you. I think, let's go. Well, I'm always so entangled with these bloody Emperor's Children. Let's go, Saul. Jeebus crackers. Okay. Oh, Iacton Cruz or Tona Crid. Tona's very cool. Are we going to end up with... Oh, hey, Alex, welcome. Are we going to end up with all Gaunt's ghosts at the end? I'd be interested in anyone interested in Iacton Cruz. And do people know who he is? I'm trying to remind myself who he is myself. He's a Luna, I believe. Is he a Luna Wolf? I can't remember. Flight of the Eisenstein. I can't remember. Cruz is the old Marine, yes. Tona, says Jen. Also, I will avoid making a printer joke. Neil says, love that this app is powered by oof. What is oof? Does anybody know? Everyone's going Tona. I have no idea who anyone is, says Thomas. I'm going on pictures. Yay! Good work, Tom. Tona Crid, she's brilliant and tough. Historitor, Luna Wolf, yes, he saves Mercedes and Ollerton and Cinderman. Of course he does. I haven't read any Gaunt's Ghost, so I'm only going to vote for the SM characters. Space Marine characters. Gets them to the Eisenstein. Yay! I'm going to count the votes, see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Creed. Teal'c voice. Is that Teal'c as in Stargate? We're really mixing our sci-fi. Cruz was the old Luna Wolf that Loken trusted. Amazing. Lol, Caprice. I actually love the Stargate movie because I used to have a crush on James Spader back in the 90s. God bless him. Right. Tona Crid it is. Creed. Oh, wowie zowie. This is a good one. We have a Perpetual versus a Necron. Trazen the Infinite, who is a fan favourite. And John Grammaticus, who popped up in Legion and has met the Emperor. I don't think Trazen's met the Emperor. On that basis, I would vote for John Grammaticus. Hi, Salad Days, welcome. We did win Dartharus. There were only like 2 pages to go, and we didn't even get to have to make a move or anything. We're now playing. I don't know what the game is called, but we're basically choosing our favourites in a. Well, I think it's meant to be a rude thing, but we're just saying which character we like best. Look at all the Trazen love in the chat. Neil says, I act in Cruise was the half herd, yes? I'm not sure. Sharokin, I love the Stargate series. I loved it when it had MacGyver in it. After that, I wasn't so fussed. Trazen, I actually loved MacGyver, the show. Dartharus, it was very anticlimactic, agrees. Trazen. John, Legion might be my favourite heresy book. He's a great character, agree. Jen, I'm voting Trazen because they'd probably both betray you, but Trazen would just lock you in his library with all his weird collectibles. Yeah, that would be fun, Jen. Robbie, I love John, but Trazen made me laugh so much, so Trazen for Robbie. Sean's just finished watching Stargate 1, great show. Not very many wells in there, but a few caves. For all we know, Trazen has the Emperor in stasis on his planet. Oh my god. I love that conspiracy theory. Trazen because he's off his head. I think Trazen, you've won. See, Jim, everybody knows everybody in Warhammer. Oh, come on. How can we choose between these two? Firstly, Jim, very cruel, taunting poor Gideon Ravener with a picture of him while he's still whole. In fact, at the event that led to him becoming completely immolated with burns over most of his body. Very cruel, Jim, to choose that image. But I suppose the alternative is just a chair. Versus Elizabeth Beckwin, one of my favourites. One of the first people I ever met in my Warhammer career, and one of the people who, if they had not been there, I may not have entered into it because I wouldn't have found a foothold, potentially. And mad props to Ian for suggesting this as my first ever Warhammer book. When I think back to the Mists of Time, that's so mad how that came about. You know, there are certain people who have a hand in your life and how your fate goes. Who would have thought? Anyway, enough of me waxing whimsically. Let me get back to the chat and see what you're all saying. Steve Shives' YouTube channel occasionally does retro reviews of MacGyver episodes. They're brilliant. Alex, that's mean. Yes, I agree. Robbie, isn't Stargate just a well on its side? Oh my God, Robbie. Yes, that is brilliant. That is now canon. We are the official consultants for the Stargate, which is just a well on its side. Yep, Aztec and Thomas agree with me. Historica Jamalda says, I didn't decide the pairings for your information. It's all randomised and I couldn't find a picture of Ravener in his chair. Jen, there's a brilliant animation which ends with a shot of Trazen's library and it's got more Easter eggs than most MCU movies. I saw a video that was just someone IDing everything they could see. Maybe we should do a let's react to that, Jen. Sean agrees with Robbie about the Stargate. Stuart can't pick, but if pressed, Beckwin. Ian is very salty and earthy. Agree, Heartless. Tough one, but I'll go with Ravener. His powers are so OP. I think it looks like Beckwin's won that one. Yay! Okie dokie. Wow! Ooh. So, Rogel Dorn, who is, let's see what my special Primarch chart says about Rogel Dorn. Rogel Dorn, he's got it going on. He belongs to the Imperial Fists, and his company are known as being Fortifiers, which is a bit like being a wing defence in netball. And not that impressive. No, I shouldn't say that. I haven't really met Rogel Dorn yet. He was in Tales of the Heresy, and he was testing the security system in the Emperor's Palace by encouraging operatives to try and break in and assassinate the Emperor. I've met him there. Tarek Torgaden, there's a lot of tragedy welling up there. Let's see what the chat's saying. Let's see. I was quite certain Ian wouldn't act like a jerk about the idea. Oh, we're not going into that, but I agree with that comment. Torgaden every time says salad days. Rogel, because one channel I follow would never speak to me again if I voted anything else. Good, fair point. As a card-carrying member of the Alpha Legion, I have to go Tarek. Sean, gotta vote for Rogel's armour. I mean, it's 80s-tastic armour. Rogel Dawn, but I can't say why. Spoilers. God bless you. Thomas, Rogel, because gold. He's big and gold. Isn't that your type? Isn't that everyone's type? You met him in Eisenstein when he punched Garrow. We did meet him. Oh, yeah, he's definitely... Oh, yes, he did punch him. Maybe I don't want to vote for him now. I don't care. I don't care on this one. I don't have many, what's the word? I don't have a horse in this race, so to speak. So I'm going to go with the chat. So I'm going to do some vote counting. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Tarek. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that's a vote from Will or just a lol comment. So I'm going to count it. Robbie says 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like Tarek's won. Oh, funniest Marine versus unfunniest Primarch. It looks like Tarek's won this round. Mira has nay preference. Thank you, Jen. Kim Omaru. Hello, welcome to the chat, Kim Omaru. I was watching this video last night, loved it. Sending good vibes, Mira. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Do you mean the Fallout video last night? We were doing a bit of Fallout streaming. Ah, easy for me. I despise Lucius. He is a dreadful, dreadful, dreadful space marine. He's high on my beasted list. And Euphrates Keeler is, you know, is the voice of the Emperor. Is she the voice of the Emperor? The light of the Emperor. Also, a remembrancer who I have a big soft spot for. No way. No, absolute no way I'm going to vote for Lucius, whatever you all say. But I would like to see what you say in the chat. Christian's written corn. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. That's eating corn. You did an easier. Okay. All the homies hate Lucius. Keelia, anyone but Lucius. Keeler all day long. Keeler because Lucius should lose every time. Agree. Euphrates Keeler. But do we love to hate him? Says Jamaldus. Saint Keeler, says Christian. You did an earlier one. Yes, a read-along adventure. Yes, Kimoro Maru. Yes, I did. And we've just finished that adventure. So we are now playing a game that the amazing Jim made for us. Keeler, but I still think she's wet. It's hard to be holy and badass salad days. Thomas says, Euphrates. Jamaldus says, no, just hate all the time. Heartless. If Keeler wins, Lucius will turn into her. No, hell no, Lucius. Great character, but can't vote for him. Lucius is deeply annoying. Lucy, praying he gets a plastic mini one day. Kim Omaru loved the adventuring. Good, good, good. Here we go. Eldrad Ulthran versus Garviel Loken. Oh yes, thank you very much, Tom, for making me a cup of tea. Also, I've got to take some headache pills. I completely forgot. I've had to go ibuprofen as I've run out of paracetamol. Got to be Luke. I try so hard to keep this channel PG-13, but Daryl has said, got to be Keeler. Lucius is a cockwomble. And anyone who hears me say how hard I try and keep this channel PG-13, please do not watch any of my Fallout streaming. Tav, just say no to space elves. No, we love space elves. Just stay away from any elves trying to sell you candles. Loken, okay, calming down now. Holy and badass, may I introduce you to Reclusivac Grimaldus. Loken, what a legend. Loken, my favourite character so far. Jen, Garviel, Eldrad will probably claim losing was all a part of his plan anyway. I hope that's not a spoiler. Eldrad for Arbiter Ian. Never trust something with pointy ears, says Christian. Garviel, Loken, I like Eldrad, but he's not exactly fun times. Space elves all the way, says Caprice. Loken, sorry, Eldred also. Can we laugh at Eldred's name? It's basically Eldrad. Loken all the way, amazing character. I'll vote for Eldrad, not enough elf love. Oh, crikey, it's going to be close. Let me count the Lokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Loken. Okay, and then we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's Loken, who features on my Mournival t-shirt, funnily enough. Yay! Okay, so it's Bryn Milo of Gaunt's Ghosts, the band mascot Piper, potentially psychic. Magic Milo, I call him, much to Ian's disgust. Or Dahlia Cythera, the heroine of Mechanicum. Well, one of the heroines. Who bravely took her D&D party into the caverns to fight and find a dragon. A dragon! I'm gonna go Milo. Loken was our intro to heresy. He was. Just as an aside, this is a welcome distraction for Heartless, who's really sick. Heartless, get well soon. We're sending you so much healing vibes. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water and looking after yourself. Teen versus teen. It's obviously going to be Milo, isn't it, says Dartarus. Maybe not. Come on now, how can anyone not vote Milo? It's not fair to pair against Milo. Dahlia, because Mechanicus nerds rule. My salad days pass. I received that salad. I vote Dahlia with an asterisk. Does Mira get one veto to override chat? I don't mind the chat leading the way. Let's do a count. Dahlia, Dahlia, Dahlia. Why am I saying that in an Australian accent? Dahlia, Dahlia, Dahlia. That's 6 votes for Dahlia. Right, okay. And then let's see Milo. Stuart. I just heard Tom in the other room going, what are you laughing at, Tom? I think it's Dahlia. You know, the chat rules. And then it can't be my fault. Oh, Uftact Blackhawk, who we met in, Mike Brooks' book. I completely forgotten the name, but anyone who's a DACA friend will probably vote for the green skin. I'm going to vote for Corbeck because I think he's pretty heroic. I mean, it's hard putting in the Gaunt's Ghosts because they are such fan favourites. Like, they're all written to be beloved heroes, so... your Aussie accent made me lol. Stuart, chat shocked me there. This is us getting to know each other. It's brilliant. Uftak, says Heartless. Corbeck, says Alex. Uftak, he got a new book too called Big Daka. Orcs, Daka, says Aztec. That's unfair. Uftak would walk it against anyone not a Gaunt buddy, lol. Corbeck's badass. Tom says callback. Sean says orcs. Oh, Salad, when you write shit like that, sorry for swearing, it implies I should look out for something about that character. So every time someone's like, oh, so-and-so because wink, or someone wrote to me the other day and they were like, oh yeah, you're going to love this book, it's a real tearjerker. And I was like, great, now I know to look out for a sad bit. Even oblique suggestions, I have to try really hard to forget using a thumb over my mind method that doesn't always work. Okay, Mona over. Let us count the votes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for Corbeck. It's okay, Salad, but I am going to start muting or hiding people's comments in chats who repeatedly do stuff like that. And I don't want to mute you ever. Okay, so, and then let's count the Orkies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heartless said Uftak 3 times, so that should count 3 times. I think Corbeck quietly pips the post, you lot. I'm so sorry. There we go. Eek! Okie dokie. So, Anudrada, who I have always had a problem saying their name, or Mercedes Ollerton. Now, Anurada, I don't think many people will know because I don't know how big of a book Spear of the Emperor it is. If I've got this right, I can't remember. It's been so long ago I read that book. She was one of the servitors for... Completely can't remember. Sorry, my brain is just like flatlining. It's got to be, for me, Mercedes Ollerton. What do other people think? Tell me in the chat. Mercedes, say Christian and John. Amadeus, says my salad days. Amadeus. And Nurada Anared. Very good. Anurada. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Mercedes won that one, I believe. We've got Jen, Caprice, Thomas, John B, Christian Goldsmith, all Mercedes-ing. Amadeus was the space marine she saved. She kind of fancied the space marine, which I don't think apart from Fulgrim, who's a Primarch, are there any hot space marines? That's a video, isn't it? I've read Spear of the Emperor, says Stuart. She's alright, but unusually I bonded with a space marine character in that book more. Well, let's click on Darling Mercedes. Okay. Kirill Cinderman, or the Caban Machine. Oh, the poor Caban Machine. Is he put? Well, I mean, you know, AIs. God bless them. What are we going to do for this? I mean, I think I only have a soft spot for the Caban Machine because of the really cute animation. I think I would probably go for Cinderman too. All Space Marines are hot if you like muscle men. Oh, I don't know, their faces though, aren't their faces really elongated? Lucius was hot before the scars. The corn band machine. Ironically, Space Marines have less of a dating life than the literal nuns of the Sisters of Battle. Isn't Garviel hot? I'm not sure. Caban guy. Garviel. I know who you meant, Garviel. We know who you mean, my salad. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? If I'm like, oh, my salad. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3 for Caban Machine and only 1 for Cinderman. I guess it's Caban Machine. Yeah, Ollerton did fancy Garviel. The Emperor versus Hurtado Bronzy from Legion. Oh, come on. If anybody doesn't say the Emperor, they're a bloody traitor. Get out. Get out of this chat. No, don't really. The big E. None of them have got like fringes though, or like shaggy haircuts. They're all very, you know, apart from Fulgrim. Let's see if we have any heretics in this chat. My salad is a traitor. Bronzy then, he's cuddly. Come on, you guys, it's the Emperor. Bronzy is fun and all. Tom was there the day the Emperor lost in this. Oh, Jim, you'll have to send me that info about Hurtado because I'd like to read that. Bronzy, Emp is a bad dad. Bronzy has had more screen time almost, I think. Big E says Daryl. Okay, let me count the votes because I'm feeling like cheating and I don't want to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 7, Emperor wins. Jen says, the only man who's not Rogel who could pull that armour off, so to speak. Lol. Emperor definitely is a bad dad. I'm sorry, but he's winning. He just got more votes in the chat. Not my fault. Okay. Malcador the Sigillite, or Erebus. It is never... Why is Erebus even on my screen? Why is Erebus... Like, I'm not even going to look at Erebus. Blech. He is a bad un. Oh, crikey. Malk, says John Burkett. Who's picking Erebus? No one. Don't forget Sanguinus, Jen. Malcador, that's not even a contest. A literal pit of darkness beats Erebus. They are both not my men, says my salad. Malcador or the bastard of bastards. Yeah. Be gone, Erebus. We rebuke you. Oh my goodness. Alfarius versus Patient Kiss. Oh, this is Alfarius for me, for sure. Just going to see if... Okay, I've just lost my... Here we go, the chat's back. So we got rid of Erebus. I think there might be a wee lag. Will, Cat and Christian are both Alfarius. I'm Alfarius. You guys can't be Alfarius. Alfarius says my salad. Alfarius says heartless. I came off your Wi-Fi. Yeah, Tom, I definitely felt a disturbance in the force and I forgot to hardwire my laptop in just then. I'm sorry for the lag. Let me see if I can hardwire. Hang on. The only problem is when I hardwire, I have to come off the Wi-Fi for a bit and then I might lose the stream. Sounds cutting out, says Aztec. And it is laggy. Oh, Lord. Should we try and go onto the hardwire? How's it doing now? Is it working? Sorry, there's going to be long pauses here. I closed YouTube and reopened it and it stopped lagging. Okay, great. Good to know. I hope it's okay for everybody now. 100% Alfarius is winning. And then we have Khan. Or we have Cherubel. Now, Cherubel is also one of the first people I met in Eisenhorn, the Eisenhorn books, and poor Cherubel basically is just the eternal prisoner, but is also not a very nice demon. What do we think, peeps? Gotta be Khan, says Aztec and John. Will, I remember Cherubel being hotter. Khan all the way, says Heartless. I thought he was a lot like bloodier and demony. Khan all the way. Thomas says Khan. Khan for that sweet. Khan for that sweet Star Trek reference. Khan. 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 Khan is the clear winner, I believe. Oh. Sound's still cutting out. Well, it's 9 o'clock. I was probably going to end soon. We're about a third of the way through the tournament. What I'm going to suggest is I'm going to try and take off the Wi-Fi, and we may or may not lose the stream. If we stay on the stream, then that means the Emperor wants us to continue, and we should do that. If we fall off the stream, we're gone. And we'll be back soon. We'll be back next Sunday. So let's all prepare to say goodbye. We're losing people from the chat as well. So let me try and come off the Wi-Fi. Love you all. Hopefully we'll stay on. Let's see what happens. Okay. Lol. Oh, yeah, I can see the stream seems to have stopped. Are we going to come back? Am I back? Hooray! Phewy, let's hope so. Stream's back. Brilliant. Well, Carl Thelonious or Tolin Dorden, I absolutely, you know me, Fulgrim and Carl Thelonious. I just really care about people who get, you know, the thing that happens to both of them. I feel so bad for them. So my vote would be with Carl. What do you lot think? Will and Salad say Tolin. Carl, how could anyone resist that dapper? Yes. Tolin as well for Alex. Dorden for Robbie. Carl for Tom. This is the Gaunt's Ghost effect. Everybody loves Gaunt's Ghosts. Hello, LF. Good evening. We are so back. Hi, Sergey. Hey, Daryl. Sean, bless the Emperor. I know, right? Carl has Riz. Who are these people, says Aleph. These people are people from Warhammer, because we finished our fighting fantasy, so we're playing this game. We've got a ways to go. We were meant to finish this evening at 9, but we're just going to keep going. Tolin is a zaddy. Okay, I'm going to count the votes. Tolin, 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 Tolin. That's 6. And then we're going to look at Carl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tolin, you make it through. Actually, I don't think this is going to be like, there's going to be a final winner. Horace Lupercal or Amberley Vale. Wow. Amberley Vale. I can't even remember who Amberley is at all. Horace. I feel conflicted about Horace. Is it his fault? If he hadn't been taken into that snake temple, would the heresy have happened? And I thought I liked Horace at first, but now... You know what? The worst thing about Horace is he kept all the other legions from getting their armor and weapon supplies, and he just didn't care if they were all killed. Anyway, Amberley Vale is going to be for me. What does the chat think? Winner play winners. Oh my god, we're going to be here all night. We have to speed things up. Depending which Horace. I know. I was there the day Horace slew Amberley Vale. Just to say, I'm really enjoying the fun comments, but unless you just put one word, it's not counting. Do you know what I mean? Unless you put the name by itself, I'm not really sure to count it as a vote or not. So do both. Do a funny comment and make it clear who you're voting for. So, Daryl, Aleph and Christian have voted for Horace. That's 3 for Horace. And then 1, 2, 3 for Amberley. There's another one for Horace. Vale. That's Horace, not as funny and witty. Heartless says that's white armor Horace. So that is good Horace. Clown, we used to make polls in chats, but it takes a really long time. Clown music reacts. What music do you react to, Clown? I'm going to have to bow out. I swear the timing is an accident. Lol. Are you leaving, Jen? Goodbye. Is that wolf ethically sourced? Probably not. Okay. Let me recount these votes now with extra people. Horace. 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 A pro beatboxer in the chat. Welcome. Hello. Love a beatbox. I'll have to check out your beatboxing later. Okay. Tom. So my friend Tom is watching this stream in the other room. Tom taught me the whole boots and cats thing. So now I can beatbox too. Oh, flippin' heck. Let's just let Horace win. You idiots. You fools. You fools. Eidolon or Abaddon. Abaddon. Ezekiel, Abaddon or Eidolon. This one is not for me to choose. Why don't you all choose? Don't laugh my ass off. Everything is old. Okay, I won't. Oh my, says Salad, my salad. Horace, I can fix him. Oh, and isn't that our fatal flaw, Heartless? Abaddon, 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 Abaddon. I'm there on both, says Shooty. I'm gonna just click Abaddon through. Thank you, Daryl. You've clinched that. Oh, and it's the Prince Charles inspiration illustration of Becca Kinska. Interesting. Versus Gregor Eisenhorn. And god damn you, anyone who chooses Becca over Gregor Eisenhorn. And isn't that really sad that his face is stuck in this perpetual frown? I didn't know the frown was so pronounced, but I guess it was. Look at those boots. He's got to be a size 17, hasn't he? Even inquisitors have skulls everywhere. It's got to be Gregor. It's got to be Gregor. Abaddon, because Eidolon is horrific. Agree, Christian. That's why we booted him right off. Thomas says Becca. Thomas is clearly voting for all the ladies. I can see you, Tom. Gregor. Name an Astartes who's accomplished as much as Abaddon. I won't, because I don't know. I don't know about Abaddon yet. Eisenhorn. Tom, busted. His mother didn't warn him about the wind changing when he frowned. Oh, here we go. Lionel Johnson. Hello, is it me you're looking for in the forests of Caliban? I can't be here anymore, 'cause the planet's trying to kill me. It's so evil with the warp. Or Ellen Rawn. I hate Rawn. So let's hope that it is Lionel L. Richie. Rawn, because he's actually more honest than the lion. Salad. When you keep inferring stuff about their character that I haven't figured out yet, it's spoilish. Old Lionel, not young one. Thank you, Stuart. Everyone is saying Lionel, apart from Alex and Salad. Caprice. When you say I could never forgive Lion for reasons, stop doing the... Now I know there's something to look out for. So it's like, oh, what's it going to be? Probably he turns out to be a traitor. It just... I appreciate its opinions. I'm just asking, please try to not... It's like I was explaining. Someone wrote to me, yeah, I love that book. It's a tearjerker. Then the whole book, you're waiting for the tearjerk to happen. I like this character, but I can't because of what's about to happen. Then you're like, oh, so he's probably going to betray someone. And then you have to read 400 pages of a book just waiting for that to happen. It bums me out. I know it's a mirror thing. I'm just saying. Okay. It looks like the Lion's a clear winner. Let's go, Lionel. Lionel L. Johnson. Oh. Fulgrim versus Sahariel. And I just finished Fallen Angels, so I'm feeling... Yes, my heart's feeling tender. It's got to be Fulgrim, hasn't it? Has it? It's got to be Fulgrim. Oh, Zahariel for Stu and Dartharus. John says, oof, pass. Zahariel, Fulgrim because of the t-shirt, says Thomas. Emperor's Children, I think, are extra popular because purple's such a nice colour. Aztec Jaguar, no comment. Daryl, Fulgrim, Aleph, Zahariel. Do we have like Emperor's Children versus Dark Angels in this chat? Is there anybody who plays both? I'd be interested to know that. Okay, Fulgrim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6. Okay, Fulgrim's got 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Zahariel. By a squeak. Oh, if I've finished Fallen Angels, I've read The Bad Thing the Lion Did. Oh, okay. I guess I was kind of expecting it. We kind of knew he was being a douche from the beginning of that book, so okay. I stand down on that, everybody. Emperor's Children are just so stylish. Scenes is my go-to god of chaos. Fabius Bile, Fabius, or Sanguinius. I'll probably get some new Noise Marines when I come back, and I also want to kick Bash and Fallen, so take from that what you will. Sanguinius. Hello, Dom Elf Kicker. Fabulous Bill. His books are fantastic. Fabulous Bill. This is really, this is interesting. Okay, let me count. Bile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for Bile. Let's count for Sanguinius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Princess versus Orican the Diviner. Princess! So Princess is a, not a nurgling, a snotling who is very cute and is in that Orcs book that we all read. Orican, obviously, Trazen's odd couple friend. That's a princess. Sean says, Fabius leather, definitely not ethically sourced. Agree. Orican, says Robbie. Princess. Squigs have no gender. Princess. We've got a lot of princess in the chat. Princess. Orcs, says Sean. Princess is technically a titan, says Will. And Daryl says princess also. Princess, you're going through, my love. Look at that face. Gaunt versus Kane. Oh, but this quiz generator is good, isn't it? Kane, for me, I don't know. Is it Kane or is it Gaunt? I can't. It's up to the chat. Kane all day, every day, says Ninny. Gaunt, Kane, Gaunt. This is not a fun pairing. I agree, Stuart. Kane, Gaunt. That's not fair, says Alex. I agree. Kane, I think, says Alex. Gaunt. Oh, wow. The randomizer is coming out with some great first round pairs. It's like Sharp versus Blackadder. A commissioner off. Kane, I'm a sucker for the humour and Flashman referencing. Okay, it's time to count some votes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Gaunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it's Gaunt by a hair. Okay. I'm sorry, Kane. This is hard. Okay, Elijah Koo or Nathaniel Garrow? Come on, chat. Come through for some ice cream and give me some, please, Tom. Garrow. Has to be Garrow, a legend. Garrow. You say goodbye and I say Garrow. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Ooh, Magnus the Red, who I've just started reading about, or Owen McCall. Oh, Garrow is a total Chad. Some of these chat comments should be graffiti. Magnus of the Chest horns. I always thought you were going to say Magnus of the chest hair. What flavour is it, Tom?
Salted caramel with chunks of caramel bar, caramel swirls topped with chocolate whipped ice cream, caramel swirls and chocolatey chunks.
Yes, Tom has brought some good ice cream into this house. Okay, let us count the votes for McCall versus Magnus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for McCall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Magnus. Whoever votes next, you're going to break our tie and tell us which way to go. Sean, I vote for Thomas and their ice cream. This is why Tom and I have been friends for so many years. McCall, says Stuart. And McCall it will be. Angron versus Ferrus Manus. Oh, the tragedy. I think people know my feelings on Angron. He appeared in the story that has made me the most sick to my stomach and really hated in Tales of the Heresy. And I think the story was called After Darsh or something. Absolutely detest Angron. Absolutely terrifying. What a nutter. But please, everyone in the chat, please let me know who you're going to vote for. Mwah, says Stuart. I broke the tie. Did you feel the power? Hello, Fat Rascal. Welcome. Good evening. Fat Rascal, thank you so much for your really kind donation for me playing Fallout yesterday. It was so much appreciated. A really lovely surprise. Okay, let us count these votes. 1, I'm going to go Angron first. 1, 2, 2 for Angron. For Ferrus Manus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Angron ahead by a head. Very good, Dom. Sadly not. Some great comments in the chat going on here. You go on through, Ferrus. We got you. If Corix wasn't so very emo, the hands would have been my loyalist legion. Arguably, Ferrus is a bigger jerk, says Heartless. How the hell do you argue that? Got his head cut off. Same energy, both. Oh my God, Neil. Thank you. Ooh. This smells so caramelly.
If it's too much, I'll have what you think let me over.
Angron, most tragic Primarch. Very sad, very, very sad. Constantine Valdor or Beta Bequin. For those of you who are wondering why there's a Beta Bequin, it's in some of the later Eisenhorn books. I argue Ferrus is a bigger jerk because he got to choose his fate in a way that Angron never did. Bequin. Valdor isn't supposed to be liked. That's interesting. I quite liked him in the book, Valdor. The ice cream looks amazing. Bequin. I know. Caramel and chocolate. Caramel and chocolate. Okay, I'm going to count the votes. Let's start with Bequin. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Bequin, and then for Valdor we have just 3. Valdor, he's a beast. Sorry, slam door by accident. I'm totally not a usual door slammer. It didn't sound like a bad slam, don't worry. Valdor, coming in hot at the end. Bequin, I have to recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 for Valdor. And then Beta is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. She's going through. Oh, Dartharus made Kulfi milkshakes earlier. Okay. Harlan Nail or Little Horace Aximond? I don't know if I can commit to finishing this quiz. It's 9:20. Pass, says Salad Days. I would probably go for Harlan Nail. This is going Little Horace. Why is Little Horace so big? Apparently, Little Horace looks exactly like Big Horace, and I did not think Horace looked like that. Who does that face remind me of? And that's when he was a lunar wolf. Who does that face remind me of? No one good. Oh, how we missed your dad jokes, Jim. We have Harlan, little Horace. Okay, I'm going to count the votes. 1 for Harlan, 2 for Harlan. Yes, Marlon Brando. It's a little Brando. How many Horaces? 1, 2. Yep. It looks like Nails won. The big-headed guy from Doctor Who. That's it, Aleph. The one with the blue head. And it is a little Brando as well. Professor X with a square jaw. Reminds me of the bad guy from Doctor Who. Yes, that is who it is. And Harlan has gone through. Elizabeth Beckwin. Oh, gosh. We're on to round 32. Elizabeth Beckwin versus the Caban Machine. Beckwin. She's way cooler than the Caban Machine. Come on, peoples. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. 1, 2. Yep. Yeah. She's in, people. Saul Tarvis versus Tona Creed. Yeah, Beckwin just went shoo straight through, flew straight through. Will this be controversial or will this be an easy one? Oh my gosh, I'm loving this now. This is like Tona on swagger alone. Okay, let's count the Sauls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Saul. 1, 2, 3. It's Saul. Who are you going to call? Sanguinius versus Ferrus Manus. Primarch versus Primarch. Brother versus brother. Tough choice, says Fat. Yes, very. Sanguinius. Oh, that's not fair, says Stuart. Sanguinius, Sangy. Manus. Oof, okay, has to be Sang, much as I like the Iron Hands. Sangy, best boy. Sangers, Sanguinius. No way Manus can win. Sanguinius, we'll whiz you through, you beautiful vampire spirit. Okie dokie, it's Colm Corbeck versus Khan. It went silent there for a bit. Colm, Khan, Corbeck, Sangria. Tom's gone ice cream mad. Okay, I'm going to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Corbeck. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for Khan. It's Colm. On you go, son. Move ahead. Shoosh. Trazen the Infinite versus hello. Is it Lionel L. Johnson you're looking for? Lion, says John. Cla. Cla, says Daryl. Trazen. Lion. Oof. Lionel L. Richie. Trazen, much more fun. The Lion. Trazen. What do we think Daryl meant by CL Cla? Claw. I'm going to start counting. Lion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 for Lion. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the bloody Lion going through. Horus Lupercal or Garviel Loken. Ooh, oh, Garviel. I'm going Loken. I don't know why I sent CL. Mystery solved, Daryl. Neither do we. We still love you. Loken. I'm going to screenshot this. Yay. Come on, on, Loken. Fulgrim versus the Emperor. Ooh, it even looks like they're looking at each other in a face-off style. Loken, who could forgive Horus? Exactly. Biggie, Fulgrim. I'm not going to say anything. This is tough for me. This is two of my big ones. Screw Fulgrim every time, says Stuart. Oof. Says Heartless. E. She's a naughty girl with a bad habit for drugs. Props to anyone who gets that song. Okay, let's count the votes. Okay, let's start with the Emperor, my favourite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I do literally have a Save Fulgrim t-shirt, but I'm an Emperor botherer as well. So we've got 9 for the Emperor. Let me count. Fulgrim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dads always winning at this setting. I guess bad dads always win in this setting, lol. Stuart, seriously, Fulgrim is my least favourite Primarch. And then Fat Rascal goes, again on sheer dickery, big E. Angry Boys guy, yep. Oh, sugar! Can I go back? I think I just ruined that. The Emperor won. The Emperor won and I clicked on Fulgrim. Can I go back, Jim, or will it break the quiz? The warp made me do it. Oh no. Betrayed. Ah, John, the warp just literally got into me. What do we do? What do we do? Do we continue or there's an arrow on the left? Can anyone see the arrow? Oh, the arrow! Oh my God. Jim. Mate, look what you made me do. Jim, I'm so glad that was your fault. Oh my God. We just put so much work in as well. No! Why? Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Well, that was lots of fun. I really enjoyed that game. I'm really grateful to you, Jim, for bringing that along. I was really getting into that. Wowie zowie. Luckily, we have the calming Calcifer towel to make do 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 do. I'm so relieved that Jim suggested the left arrow. Let's all breathe together, everybody. Deep breath in, hold it, praise to the Emperor, and breathe out. That was really good fun. Thank you so much, Jim. What is that towel? My friend went to Japan and brought me back this Howl's Moving Castle towel. This is one of the first books I read as I was like 11, 12. It's one of my favourite books since I was little. And I don't know what it is. It's just the smallest towel in the world, and having it close by makes me feel calm. My own little Calcifer. I have seen cuddly Calcifers, but they cost so much money. Did you see the new Warhammer preview? So many cool models. I haven't yet. Maybe we should do a react video. There was another animation someone mentioned in the chat, so I'm going to try and add maybe if we can react to some model reveals and we can react to that animation in the chat. I just want to catch up with the chats from when I lost it because I went back. Will, thank you for saying, oh well, well. My voice is not even close to your imitation of my voice. I know, Stuart, but because what you were typing sounded quite fun if I read it in a teenage American way, I just went with a bit of improv. I don't know how you sound, and I hope you're not offended. Christian said heresy. Historita said scroll up. And I heard Tom going, scroll up! And then I tried, but... Sorry, Jim. But we will return to that game. The pull of Slaanesh is irresistible. We should have fixed it so Horus and Big E met in the final round. I was there when Mira slew the Emperor, says Will. Slammed corruption at work, says Aztec. Doe, says Stuart. I guess we'll have to redo it, lol. Next Sunday then, Mira? Scuppered by Fulgrim tricking your finger. You lot. It's your fault. You confused these fingers. No one else. That was fun. Damn the warp and its perfidious ways. Excellent use of the word perfidious. Did we decide on what fighting fantasy is next? We didn't. I would like to go Lizard Island, but I am going to also look into the continuations of DEATHTRAP Dungeon. I just don't want to do another book that's just like that dungeon crawl again. Kind of done with like labyrinths and monster quests. I like the ones that have a little bit more story. And the ending of that was like, you got 10,000 gold pieces. But anyway, sorry, misleading arrow. Daryl, that was fun, wasn't it? Look at my ice cream. It's absolutely melting. It's melting. Dom says, what have we learned for this? Couldn't dry much with that, says Robbie. This is my cloth for whenever I cry at a Black Library book. And I just fold it so it's the soft part. Oh, one of my favourites has died again. Oh, one of my favourites has been eaten by a demon and now he's been a bastard with tentacles. So it works for the Black Library tier cloth. The Mechanicus transport looks amazing. The teenage American accent cracked me up for what it's worth. Gary! Oh, hello. So lovely to see you, Gary. It's been a disastrous live stream, but lots of fun. We did a little quiz between favourite characters. I don't know how we're going to fit that in again. Do we need to do a special stream? Or do we just go on to the next Fighting Fantasy book and come back to this? I don't know. I think we've learned that one of its legs is both the same, says Dom. Okay. Do the House of Horror one. Oh, Dom, I don't know if I fancy that. I'm a completionist. I don't know if you realised. I do like to read books in order. And we've done 1 to 6. Could we go on to 7? Hi, Heartless. I could never beat that one when I was a kid. Oh, I need one too. Tear cloth, says My Salad. Well, thank you all so much for being here, friends. I have had a particularly rough day, so I'm very grateful that Tom, my friend, has come over with ice cream. I had a medical scan today and they found some stuff that's not that great. It's not serious bad, but I just didn't wish them to find anything. And then one of my family members, I heard some sad news about her yesterday. My pills are still making me feel dizzy and sick. I'm still waking up in the morning and in agony of anxiety for maybe 2-3 hours if I'm lucky, maybe the whole day if I'm not. I was with my mum 3 days this week, some heavy stuff, and she's okay but not amazing, and hot weather kind of, it's not the best sometimes for elderly people. So I've just been feeling really... I'm okay. I feel like I have a stable baseline and I'm doing my best and trying to stay healthy, but I just feel incredibly overwhelmed. And so I'm very, very so grateful for all of you lot and our silly nonsense. And I'm sorry if I was a bit like, yeah, tonight. But I'm really, really grateful. And yay, I've got a few days off this week. So I'm going to try and rest and relax and just chill. But really looking forward to seeing you all. And just very grateful to have all of you. Salad, thanks so much for joining. You did do a good dinner. Tom did a really good dinner, and those are the kind of friends you need. Yay, thank you, John, for the vibes. Yeah, we're going to watch Doctor Who as well, which I think will really help. And yeah, so much love to all of you. You are all absolutely stunning, amazing humans, and I'm so lucky we get to be in the same place at the same time. So thank you all so much. You really do turn my energy up and turn things around at the end of the night. And I've heard Tom laughing from the other room. So yeah, he's enjoyed himself as well. Thank you for the hugs, Robbie. Thank you, Mark, for the wishes, and Starl XD. Good night, Dartharus. Heartless, so glad to have you here. Hope you feel better too. Jen, it was great to see you. Gary, thank you for popping in at the end. And I promise, Gary, I will take good care of myself. And I'm reading some different books. I will send you a message and let you know about the different books I'm reading. And yeah, oh my gosh, please remember there is a discount if you're a member. There's a community post on YouTube on my new t-shirts. And if you go on Redbubble, it's 25% off if you fancy any of my t-shirts. Yeah, love you all so much, you lot, and have a great, great evening. And may Will Wheaton and the Emperor bless us all. We're all in this crazy stimulation. Bloody Fulgrim. We're all in this crazy simulation together. Yeah, great fun tonight. Thank you, Alex. Yes, Alex, keep putting up rose pictures on your Insta. They are epic, epic good. Any gardening rose pictures we love. Okay, people, I'm really going. Have a great week, everybody, and see you soon. Bye.